you're actually the first Asian artist to get signed by Roc Nation.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah, yeah. That's
How did that feel?
that felt great. I mean, it kind of like gave me encouragement. Like, yo, you've been doing something right this whole time. Like, you're on the right path. Kind of proved to myself and proved to everybody around me that yo, he's been doing something right all these years. So it's an honor.
How did that deal come together?
So basically, we AOMG, my label in Korea, had a tour out in the States, and one of our stops was New York. And so, yeah, someone from Tidal. I don't know if you're familiar with Tidal. Yeah,
Of course.
someone from Tidal. Yeah, Jason from Tidal came over and watched the show, and I guess he was thinking that it was gonna be like a K-pop group, like sort of like a BTS type of thing. But then he saw something else, like we're like, doing rap and hip hop and stuff like that. And so, he's like, yo, we want to get your music on Tidal. Want to work with you somehow. And yeah, and then so I linked him up with my company, and they talked, and around that time I released a album, Everything You Wanted. It's the one that's half in English and half in Korean. And I guess they heard that album and saw all the visuals and stuff I was dropping for it, and they liked what they saw, and they're like, yo, if you guys are down for a label deal, we'd love to sign you as an artist as well. And I was like, yo, I'm down, of course. Who wouldn't be down for that? So that's how it happened.
Okay, this is Jason Campana.
Yeah, yeah.
I used to work with him at SRC.
Oh, okay, dope. Yeah, yeah. He's the man for sure.
He's the man.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
definitely.
what's up. Small world.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get signed to Roc Nation,
Yes, sir.
and then you actually get to meet Jay-Z and Beyonce.
I did at the Roc Nation brunch. Yeah, I did. I mean, what can I say? That brunch was just the fact that I got invited to that brunch was crazy, and it's kind of like I think I was like three out of the just there's only three Asian people there, and I was like the only like one of the three, and so yeah, I mean, there's all just celebrities and artists and people in the industry, and then when Hov got in the room, everybody just kind of gravitated towards him, and kind of like everybody wanted to talk to him, everybody wanted to take a picture with him, and so I had to kind of just wait my turn. I just kind of inched my way over there.
Okay, did you actually talk to him?
Yeah, I inched I just waited around for like 30, 40 minutes. I like inched my way over there. I was like, I brought Cha-Cha to the brunch, and I was like, yo, get the camera ready. And then so, yeah, I shook his hand, and he was just like, yo, thank you for trusting in us. And I was like, oh, yeah, can I get a picture? And we took a picture, and that was it.
Well, when it comes to Asians in America and music, there hasn't really been a lot of success.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I mean, let me think for a second. Well, you got Mike Shinoda
Got
from
my
Linkin Park.
yeah, you got Far East Movement, you got Psy, you got Jin, you got BTS now, who's huge in America, but not like tens of hundreds, yeah, for sure, yeah.
Right, and you got to understand that like Asians are a very significant part of the population
Definitely.
in America, especially if you talk about California and New York and
Yeah.
certain regions. Like, and this is a group that has been in America for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
And you see, obviously you see white artists blow up, you see black artists blow up, you see a lot of Spanish artists blow up in America. Why do you think that, you named a couple of these groups, but none of them are really household names like that? Mm-hmm. Like, why do you think that so few Asians have really kind of, done well in the U.S. market?
I don't know. I mean, maybe there's people just weren't ready to accept someone that looks like this, or I don't know. But there's a time and place for everything, and so I mean, we'll see how it goes. I can't really pinpoint like, yo, it's because of this, that's why there wasn't more Asians that are popping in America. Can't really put my finger on it, but I mean, if someone does make it to a status where they're a household name, we'll see how they did it, and then we'll see where the other people went wrong, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, do you think it's because culturally Asian families really push their kids not to do music and the arts and kind of push them more towards the sciences and so forth?
Maybe it could be just because Asian households are very strict when it comes to studies and getting a good job and getting married and to a good family and so it could be because of that.
Right, because I went to UC Berkeley myself,
Uh huh.
and I had a computer science degree over there. And I mean, the school was probably mostly Asian, at least when I was going
Yeah, yeah.
over there. And I mean, you had a lot of kids, that were going to school with me who didn't even speak English very well, but yet they were on their shit. You know what I'm saying? They had good grades. They were in the top math classes. They were doing their thing, even with the setback of not having the language fluently.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
So it's there's definitely a lot of kind of focus that comes from families like this.
Yeah.
And I could really see how, and you even talked about how, your parents didn't want you to go into music.
They did not. No. Yeah.
I mean, my parents didn't want me to go into music. So it's like, and I have immigrant parents as well. You think a lot of it is just like a lot of these kids just don't want to disappoint their parents?
Yeah, it could be because of that, or it could be because maybe they don't want to take the risk. It could be whatever. But there are a lot of dope Asian people doing it right now. Like people that aren't doctors and lawyers and didn't get good grades, but they're just out there hustling and grinding and putting in work and are part of the culture. They're just not household names yet, like you said. So everybody's
Yeah.
I think it's building up to that. Right now, it's definitely building up to that.
Well, yeah. I mean, you didn't have any Canadian hip hop artists that ever blew up in America in like 30 years until Drake came in and did just totally change the whole playing field when it comes to
The
that.
Weeknd, Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So
Yeah.
it's pretty crazy right
Yeah.
now.
I mean, although you've had pop acts come out of Canada,
Yeah.
but like hip hop has always been sort of an exclusionary kind of art form. You know what I'm saying? The fact that Drake has done what he's done and continues to do it kind of made people look at it differently. So, maybe you're right. All it takes is one big Asian superstar to come in and just open up a floodgate.
Yeah, and there's a time and place for everything, and maybe this might be the time, or it could be 10 years from now. You never know. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's next for you?
Yeah, I have a single coming out. It's called Soju. I don't know if you're familiar with Soju.
I am.
Yeah, it's like if the Russians have vodka, Korean people
Right.
have soju, and so I kind of wanted
Exactly.
I wanted to introduce a part of my culture to the people over here and the hip hop world over here, and so we got 2 Chainz to feature on it.
Okay. So Jay Park featuring 2 Chainz.
Soju.
And you're actually rapping in English or Korean?
I'm rapping in English, but there are like a couple Korean words like here and there. So
No doubt. No doubt, man. Well, listen, Jay Park, man, congrats on your success.
Thank you
to
very
get
much.
the type of views that you get with, primarily a Korean fan base.
Yeah, yeah.
I know that's extremely hard. I mean, getting 1 million views in the U.S. is hard, and you're getting 20 million in Korea. So,
Okay, thank you.
massive accomplishment.
Thank you, I
man.
appreciate it.